Good lighting matters. That is what everyone needs to know. I'm Nick, and welcome to my shop. Over the years, I have struggled through bad lighting, and finally I have some good stuff. I want to share my story with you guys so you can learn from it and make your shop better. I've had many shops over the years, and even within the same shop, it's been revived and improved upon. When I first started woodworking, I was in an uninsulated one-car garage, and all I used to light my shop was just an incandescent bulb. There was just only one fixture in there, and that's what I used. In hindsight, these are really poor. They don't put off very much light. I think this one only does like 1600 lumens, which is very small for a light, and totally inadequate for a shop. But that's where I started. Most of the time when I was building the garage though, I had the door open and getting natural light because these little light bulbs did not cut it. I eventually did get wise and invested in some shop lights, and these are pretty cheap. They're only about 20 to 40 bucks depending upon which ones you buy. And I actually still use them. The lights that are above my lathe here, these are the original shop lights I bought years and years ago. This was a huge upgrade because I went from an incandescent bulb to I think about 4 of these hanging lights. And now I could actually work in the shop after hours. If the sun was down, I could still get work done. And for some context, these shop lights here put out about 4,000 lumens, which is 4 times the amount of that incandescent bulb. I had 4 of them in the shop, so that gave me 16,000 lumens to work with in a one-car garage. That was pretty good. It was amazing actually. I could see what I was doing. Still though, I had to have some task lighting above the lathe. I was actually using my midi lathe at the time. Didn't have my full-size lathe, but the task lighting that I had was another one of the shop lights, and it worked great. Fast forward to my next shop. When I moved, I was in the basement. This is where the YouTube channel started. In there, I had another just incandescent socket for a light bulb, but I had a fold-out LED light in there. These things are great. If you have those little like incandescent bulbs, immediately replace it with one of these. This one that I have puts at about 10,000 lumens, which is really bright and adequate for a wood shop. Again, I had task lighting above the lathe, and you can see that the lighting quality in there in the older videos was pretty good. I was very happy with that setup. If you have those incandescent bulbs, immediately replace it with these fold-out LED lights. You'll be happy you did. And now I am in a 2-car garage, 24 by 24, and this is my primary wood shop. I have all my equipment set up and I have fantastic lighting. And in here, I actually did it right. I have about 80 lumens per square foot. You really should shoot for 50 to 75. I went a little brighter just because that's what was available for me to buy. So in this shop, I have 6 8,000 lumen lights above me, and that is plenty bright for whatever I'm doing. Working on cars, down on the ground, doing anything like that with them, or if I'm at my workbench or underneath the lathe. And then to supplement that, I have the best thing of all, which is natural daylight. If you can light your shop with daylight, that is the gold standard. Now I still do supplement my lathe with lights. I actually have 2 on this lathe, one right above it on the shelving unit, and one attached to the headstock of the lathe. This is the best setup I've ever had for lighting, and it is stupid bright over here. So my advice to you is in your shop, you should have 2 types of lighting, general lighting and task lighting. Your general lighting should be 50 to 75 lumens per square foot. So take the size of your shop, multiply it by that number, and you'll have the total number of lumens you need. Then you just got to go see what lights are available, see their output, like for example, this is a 10,000 lumen output light. Then do some simple math to see how many fixtures you need to light your shop. As for task lighting, I recommend these 4,000 lumen shop lights you can get. Just put it over top of whatever you need and you'll be good to go. As for lighting, I just recommend these general 4-foot shop lights. You can hang them from the ceiling. You can hang them from shelving units. They're great. You can just move them around and they can be reused in new sections when your shop changes. I just want to make a note that this isn't the video that I set out to make, but it's a video that was made. I originally went down the lighting rabbit hole to try to get rid of that black banding you see in my video. And that has to do with my camera that shoots at 60 frames per second and my light that is at 60 hertz on the power grid here. The solution was to change my shutter speed to 120. Now that I did that, my video quality is a whole lot better. But that was after I went down a rabbit hole of trying different lights. But going forward, you're going to see some better video quality. Anyway, that's it for this video. I challenge you guys to look at your shop and see how you can improve it. Thanks for watching.